Yo, what's up, guys? This is Girl Antisocial, and I'm going to be doing a reading on Nicki Minaj and Latto. This video is for entertainment purposes, and this is alleged. If you're new here, so to protect myself. If you hear a baby, that's my little brother. He's a couple months old. All right, let's get into it. So, Latto and Nicki Minaj argued a couple of days ago. Nicki Minaj is calling out the Grammys. She used Latto's song as an example. Latto felt some type of way, and then the back and forth just went happen. And honestly, it was stupid. Social media is the fucking devil, and honestly, it has ruined humanity. And so has the Grammys. The Grammys have been snubbing Nicki Minaj for years, so I understand her anger, and I understand Latto. I understand like her feeling like she was singled out. Really, I intuitively feel like Nicki Minaj was just calling out the Grammys. You know what I'm saying? And Latto's song just happened to be the song that the Grammys did not pull. Okay. Spirit. We're gonna see. How does Nicki Minaj feel about Latto? Mulatto. How does Nicki Minaj feel about Mulatto? 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 We have the Ace of Pentacles in the back of the deck. High Priestess. Sun card. Nine of Cups. Nicki Minaj isn't even thinking about Mulatto. Like, she don't give a fuck. She don't care. She's not really thinking about that girl, honestly. Like, she's not really thinking about Mulatto. Ace of Pentacles, Nicki Minaj. Ooh, wait a minute. Let me turn on the lights. Nicki Minaj is kind of content with her life right now. She really don't give a fuck. Like, she doesn't regret anything she did. She don't care about Mulatto. She don't give a fuck. Like, she don't care. High Priestess, Sun card. Nicki Minaj is really focused on, her family, her son, her husband. Knight of Cups. Yeah, she's really just focused on like her husband. Like Six of Cups, Nine of Cups, Seven of Pentacles. She's invested in her husband. Like, she don't give a fuck about Mulatto. She don't care. I mean, Five of Swords. She does feel like this was conflict that should have never happened. Honestly, and she feels like this is conflict that should have never happened, honestly. Like, she feels like it's conflict that should have never happened, that just got out of control. And she is moving on from it with the Six of Swords. Onto her regular life. She's moved on from it. She don't care. It's not something that she's going to think about. It's not something that she's going to cry about. It's not something that's going to be really in her head. Nicki Minaj is just in that era where she just doesn't give a fuck. She's been in worse situations, worse beef. She's been in the game for 15 fucking years. So it's not shocking that she doesn't give a fuck. She don't care. It's kind of like she said what she said, and like, she has like this demeanor, like, I said what I said and I'm not taking it back. Like, that's just her demeanor. She don't give a fuck. How does Mulatto feel about Nicki Minaj? She feels like Nicki's a bully. Like, honestly, she feels like Nicki bullied her. Like, I feel like like she might have cried. She might have been upset. She feels like Nicki Minaj is a bully. How does Mulatto feel about Nicki Minaj? Like, this is just a business, a career for Nicki. Nicki goes home and sleeps good at night. That lady is not crazy. Most of the time, she be fucking around for attention. She has an album coming out. And other times, it's like she says what she says. There's no remorse. How does Mulatto feel about Nicki Minaj? How does Latto 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 feel about Nicki Minaj? We have the judgment card on the back of the verse. She feels like Nicki Minaj is just very judgmental. Kind of like judgmental. She feels like Nicki criticized her, judged her. The Tower card, the Magician, the Page of Wands, the Star card. Oh, Mulatto is really hurt. Three of Swords. Mulatto is really hurt. Like, her feelings are really fucking hurt. She's really hurt. Tower card, the Magician. She feels like this was something that was kind of like orchestrated already. Like, Tower card, she feels like this is the drama. And she feels like this drama was already going to be orchestrated. Like, she's seeing where it was going when Nicki called out the Grammys. Okay? She honestly feels like Page of Wands, like, she feels like this shit. Hold on, guys. She honestly feels like this situation was orchestrated to take away her good news. Like, honestly, she feels like this bullshit, this Tower card, this bullshit ruined her fucking good news. Like, honestly, like, she feels like this shit was planned and orchestrated to ruin her fucking good news. Honestly. And she is hurt. Three of Swords. She is healing from it, and she is really hurt. Like, she really is hurt by the situation. She really is hurt. She really is hurt. And she's relying on her King of Wands and her Queen of Wands. She's relying on her parents right now. And she is hurt. Meanwhile, Nicki don't give a fuck. Hold on. Meanwhile, Nicki Minaj doesn't really give a fuck. She's been in the game for a long time. So once again, it's not surprising. Like, that lady has been through a fucking lot. Like, honestly. So it's not surprising that she doesn't give a fuck. But Mulatto's like young like me, like shit like that. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If I get into an argument with Nicki Minaj, I would be hurt as fuck. I would be hurt. So like I understand Mulatto being hurt. She really thought that that Nicki was coming at her, and she thought that it was planned and like to take away like her greatness, like. And I can honestly see that because she said something about like, you've been subbing me. Kind of like she probably intuitively Mulatto feels like Nicki did this shit on purpose, you know. When Nicki most likely was calling out the Grammys. Is there gonna be more like arguing between Nicki Minaj and Mulatto? I honestly feel like intuitively, I feel like it was a misunderstanding. I really do. I feel like these two could really talk it out. Like, come on, Nicki. Be the bigger person. Talk to Mulatto. I mean, you ain't got to do shit. Nicki Minaj really doesn't have to do shit. But I honestly feel like being that Mulatto is 23 and young, and she's new to the game, like, cut her some slack. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I understand Nicki Minaj was just really upset at the Grammys. Intuitively, I feel like Nicki was really upset at the Grammys. I feel like she wasn't trying to drag Mulatto. It just so happens that the Grammys weren't fucking playing fair, you know? But yeah, let's see. Is there gonna be any more arguing between Nicki Minaj and Mulatto? Hopefully not. I really want them to talk it out behind the scenes. I really feel like it could be talked about. I feel like it was a misunderstanding. And being that Mulatto's energy, she's really hurt, she would be open to talk. She would be open to talk. But Nicki don't give a fuck. So I'm not expecting to get that type of energy. It's like Nicki... Okay, Four of Pentacles, Three of Swords, the Fool card, the King of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, the Four of Cups, okay, with the Four of Pentacles and the Three of Swords, I'm not gonna lie, we do have some like I'm right energy. I didn't say shit wrong kind of energy with the Four of Pentacles, like I'm right, I didn't say shit wrong. Then we got Mulatto feeling like heartbroken and sad. This is Nicki Minaj's energy. We have the Fool card here. We have the King of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. Yeah. Latto is going to go back to what she was doing. She could be partying soon, going back to her regular schedule. Full card, Mulatto was gonna go with the flow. Four of Cups, I do see Nicki Minaj feeling bad. I do see her feeling bad, and I do see Mulatto reflecting. Empress card, Nicki Minaj is just really gonna be focused on being a mother. I honestly feel like Nicki, her actually feeling bad is thinking that this is somebody's child. Like, this is somebody's fucking child. You know what I'm saying? Mulatto is young. You know, her feeling bad about that. You know, Mulatto is young. I do think that they could work it out with the Justice card. I do feel like they could work it out. I do. I feel like these two women could talk it out. I feel like they could talk it out and make amends. I do feel like with the Justice card, I do feel like they could. I do. I'm honest. I do. I feel like it elevated too far, and I feel like it could be talked out. I really do. Like Six of Pentacles, I feel like it could be talked out, but there still is some indecision here with the Two of Swords. Three of Pentacles, I do feel like there could be a rekindlement. Three of Pentacles, I do feel like these two could talk. I do. I feel like they might talk it out, because it went far for no fucking reason. But there you guys have it. This was the reading between Nicki Minaj and Mulatto. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and peace. Sorry it was all over the place.